The scale of the devastation seen from the air, roofs ripped off, bedrooms open to the sky. On the ground, the cars hurled across streets, shattered tiles, glass, bricks. A Midlands Today viewer's CCTV showed just one of those impacts. One resident was on holiday and found the remains of his house on the front pages.
I'm glad that my children and my wife and myself wasn't in the house, because if it'd been a rainy day, they'd have been playing in the bedroom. In 20 seconds, I wouldn't have been able to get up there.
One of his neighbours was in his bedroom at the time.
Looked up into the attic and the roof's just peeled off, just ripped off daylight. I just basically felt all the air being sucked out the house and just running past me and just going up. And then all of a sudden all the soot come down the chimney and there was flames coming out the fire and that.
Roads suddenly became woodlands themselves. Chainsaws have been in huge demand.
I saw the tree heading towards me and basically it took out the telephone wire that was connected to there.
Open parks were seemingly particularly vulnerable. 116 children launching a play scheme were protected by their quick-thinking staff.
Staff, we literally enclosed them to try and form a critical mass in a round. And we sort of battened the younger ones down. All the staff sort of linked arms and hands to try and flatten them over.
Thousands of people are now counting the cost of the twister. The City Council says it's working flat out to help. A help centre's been set up in Small Heath.
This is a roof tile. It's been carried 50 yards. It is heavy, but it's the force of the wind that picked it up and flung it 50 yards. Now these people have got a real job to get their lives back to normal.
In King's Heath, CCTV showed the horror. Watch the two in bright hooded tops as a tree falls on them. The cameras also filmed the emergency services who arrived to help. There today, the Bishop for Birmingham visited the parish church, which, despite roof damage, will be open for services on Sunday.
We're very grateful that in the hall, had it hit there too, there were 50 children having a club in there. That would have been terrible. So I'm pleased, glad that the children were saved. This can be repaired, but lives once destroyed are not. So from that point of view, just very grateful, really.
Insurance assessors have been out in force wherever the wind struck. One day they may be able to put a figure on the total cost of yesterday's tornado.